This is Dan Dix here reporting for Press for Truth with breaking news today. I have received some very troubling information that I need to share with you. A BC father can now face arrest without warrant if he refers to his own daughter as a girl or if he uses pronouns like she, even when talking to third parties. This is an absolutely unprecedented escalation in this case, which now sees transgender rights trumping the family unit, which is being absolutely smashed by the courts here in Canada. You may recall 2 months ago I reported on this. Court rules father cannot refer to 14-year-old daughter as a girl and must comply with her transition. This is back when this little girl going through gender dysphoria following the divorce of her parents. You know, she's a troubled little girl, starts playing around with the idea of transitioning into a boy, and she went to the lengths of contacting a doctor who suggested she get the testosterone booster shots. She started getting these, and the father, rightly so, was concerned, and he spoke out about his concerns, and the court ordered that he has to stay out of his daughter's business and comply with her transition. Now, fast forward to just a few days ago, I reported on this. The father has now been gagged and found guilty of family violence because he did refer to his daughter as a she. You see, the father has been contacting the media, like me and others, and this has annoyed the courts. They're getting a lot of negative publicity about this case because he's been speaking to the media, so they gagged the man. And he's not allowed to talk to the media anymore, and it gets even worse, guys. I have the documents. He is now being ordered to completely shut up or face arrest. This is just unbelievable. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, in the Supreme Court of British Columbia between, we're going to call her Max, formerly known as Maxine, and the parents, the mother and the father, Sarah and Clark. These are pseudonyms to protect their real identity, but this is the case of a young 14-year-old girl going against her parents because she wants to transition, and the court is on her side. Here it is, guys. Let's get into it. Number one, this court orders that under Section 183(3)(e) of the Family Law Act, that the respondent, blank, the father, is restrained from, one, attempting to persuade blank, formerly known as blank, his daughter, to abandon treatment for gender dysphoria. So he is ordered by the courts that he is not allowed to persuade his daughter away from the idea of transitioning. This is absolutely insane, and it only gets worse from here. Look at number two. Addressing his daughter, blank, formerly known as blank, by his birth name. Notice the court uses the pronoun his. So if this father even refers to his own daughter by the name he gave her at birth, he's being restrained from doing so from a BC court. And if he's found a violation of any of these, he can be arrested, guys. We're going to get to that. It's absolutely insane. Look at this. Number three, referring to blank, formerly known as blank, as a girl or with female pronouns, whether to his daughter directly or to third parties. So he can't even talk to family members. He can't talk to friends about this. He can't even talk to a random stranger on the street, for that matter, and refer to his daughter as a she. If he does, they're going to come after him and throw him in jail without warrant, as you'll see. Number two, it gets into under Section 183(3)(e) of the Family Law Act that the respondent, blank, we'll call him Clark, shall not directly or indirectly through an agent or third party share information or documentation relating to his daughter, formerly known as blank, her sex, gender identity, sexual orientation, mental or physical health, medical status, or therapies. Guys, this goes despite the fact that all this information is already publicly available. Here it is. I can show you. This is the entire case in the Supreme Court of British Columbia between the father, the mother. Here's the introduction. You know, a 14-year-old transgender boy applies for the protection order to restrain his father from publishing or speaking or giving interviews. here's the procedural background, here's all the information pertaining to this case, the order being sought, should the courts make a protection order. It's all public already. But here we see this father is being ordered to not share any of this information. And I think it's a lot to do with the negative reaction that people are having to this, and rightly so. Maybe the BC courts ought to listen to what the Canadian people are saying about this. Number 3, this court orders that Section 183(3)(e) of the Family Law Act that the respondent, the father, shall not authorize anyone other than his own retained counsel to access or make copies of any of the files from the Vancouver Supreme Court Registry in relation to the proceedings or any related proceedings moving forward. So they're just complete gag order. Now here's where it gets scary, guys. Number 5, any peace officer, including any RCMP officer having jurisdiction in the province of British Columbia, who has reasonable and probable grounds believes that the respondent, the father, is in breach of the terms of this order, may immediately arrest that person and bring him before a judge of the Supreme Court promptly after the arrest to be dealt with on an inquiry to determine whether he has committed a breach of this order or in contempt of court pursuant to Section 188 of the Family Law Act and Rule 21-7 of the Supreme Court Family Rules. Disobeying this order is a criminal offense under Section 127 of the Criminal Code, punishable by fine or imprisonment. And then it leaves us off with this nice little reminder. Take notice that any police officer, including any RCMP officer having jurisdiction in the province of British Columbia, having reasonable and probable grounds to believe that the person against whom this order is made has contravened a term of this order, may take action to enforce the order, whether or not there is proof that the order has been served on the person, and if necessary for the purposes of enforcing the order, may use reasonable force. Enforcement action may include arresting the person against whom this order is made without warrant in accordance with Section 495 of the Criminal Code. So guys, this man can literally be arrested without warrant for even just referring to his daughter as a she to a random third party. This is unbelievable that it's escalated to this, and we really need to get behind this man's cause right now, guys, because I happen to know that he's not just going to be taking this one lying down. He is going to continue to fight this, so we really need to rally behind this man. I believe the next court appearance is on May 14th because he's still dealing with the fact that he's trying to get the doctors to stop pumping her full of testosterone boosters. So he's not backing down on this one, folks, and neither should we. We need to rally behind this man, and maybe he'll launch something that we can all really get behind. So at this point, click the thumbs up button, share this video, continue to follow us here at Press for Truth as we continue to track this story as it develops, so that when it leads to a crux, a moment, we can all get behind this man and stand up for the rights of the family unit and the rights for parents to have control over their kids, as opposed to the courts having control over their kids. Because as we pointed out so many times before, this is a slippery slope, folks. It leads to, as we are now seeing, draconian laws being issued on people. And obviously, it's a slippery slope when you begin to add different letters to the acronyms. I've said it many times. When one person says they want to transition from being a boy to a girl, what's that to stop someone else from elaborating on that? And let's say if somebody wants to identify as a cat or who knows what, a toaster for that matter. Well, now the other transgender person is going to say, well, I want somebody to believe that I'm a woman when I was born a man. Who am I to say that they can't, identify as whatever they want to? I can't suppress their right to identify as what they want to if I expect people to respect my right to identify as what I want to. So you see how this is a slippery slope, guys? I've been warning about this for years. And I suppose this is what happens when you have a feminist social justice prime minister who is leading this country down this road. It's absolutely shocking that we've come to this point, and I felt I really needed to share this one with you guys. As I said, first the gag order, then being found guilty of family violence. Now the court orders that he can be arrested without warrant just for calling his daughter a she. What on earth is Canada coming to? Guys, please share this one. I know it feels weird to click the thumbs up button on a video like this, but it's really important when it comes to getting the word out about the fact that this is happening. So share this video. Let's rally behind this father, guys. Like I said, I happen to know through talking with him that he's not going to back down. And this could be a precedent-setting case moving forward when it comes to so-called transgender rights, trumping the rights of parents. As I understand it, this kid was 12 years old when she started dabbling in these things because her parents had a divorce, and that's around the time when the doctors started suggesting that she move forward with this transition idea, and now she's 14 and she's going for it, and they're blocking the parents from doing, from stopping her, to the point where they can be arrested if they even call her real name. Oh, guys, please share this one. We have to rally behind this man. So please click the thumbs up button, share this video. It's just absolute insanity that we've come to this point here in Canada, but here we are, sad to say. Also, guys, if you appreciate the work we're doing here at Press for Truth to bring you this information, please check us out at pressfortruth.ca/donate. YouTube monetization is being terrible. In fact, the censorship has been bad. The shadow banning has been bad. They're clamping down on us. So we really do need the support from you guys, the viewers, the individual viewers who appreciate the information that I present here. So if you do, please check pressfortruth.ca/donate. There you can make a one-time donation through PayPal. You can contribute Bitcoin. You can contribute other cryptocurrencies. You can join as a patron. You can use the Patreon alternative link where you can sign up for a monthly amount, which is greatly appreciated. So please check the links in the description to find out how you can get involved with us here at Press for Truth as either a member or as being a contributor to the cause, because this is an important cause, guys. We need to continue to raise awareness about the fact that this is happening in Canada, the fact that it's happening to parents, and the fact that the BC courts are taking the side of the child, because it's the current year, and we've gone completely insane with being politically correct. So, once again, please click the thumbs up button, please share this video, and stay tuned. We're going to have more video reports coming soon. This is Dan Dix reporting for Press for Truth. We all want truth. The truth will set you free.